Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tabletop Bob. My name is Bob. I'll be your game master for tonight. We got CJ, we got Chris, we got Nate, and we've got Estelle. Wow, really went heavy with the makeup tonight. Look at that.
Beautiful as ever.
Look at that picture.
Does that look like your kindergarten teacher? Not really, right?
Her name was Miss Keefe.
Not her, I assume then.
No.
But Agatha, that's Miss Keefe.
Yes.
There we go. Welcome, YouTube chat. Welcome to Tomb of Horrors, Episode 7. The crew is a little broken up right now. We got Estelle obviously out tonight, but we'll be pressing on without her. She let us know ahead of time. We weren't waiting for her or anything like that. I think some people in the chat think that we're just like, we're late all the time. And I mean, we are, but that also.
We're late. You have a point.
But it's not
because
it's not
we're
Estelle's.
waiting for people.
Yeah, this wasn't Estelle's fault, if that's what you're thinking. But we are back, and you know what's crazy? I know that actually now Estelle's not here. Everyone here works in a school, huh?
Yeah.
Lumberjacks. We work in forests.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are lumberjacks. So it's September here, and on the East Coast, that's when a lot of schools go back. Actually, really Northeast, right? I think a lot of in the South they go back in August.
Is it not September somewhere else?
No, I meant here in the Northeast. That's when children go back to school.
Oh, all right. No, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah.
But it's also September here in the Northeast. Whatever time it is where you all are, enjoy it. Okay.
Whenever you're watching this, people might not be watching this in September. People might be coming back to this. Hi, people from the future.
See, this is why we
who
keep
decided
CJ
to
on.
come.
Weird.
You know.
My school shut down early today and tomorrow.
Oh.
Because of
the
what?
heat.
Heat?
Because of the heat.
The temperature, yeah.
Interesting.
Because a lot of schools, public schools in the Northeast, don't have air conditioning in all their rooms.
Yeah.
Very true.
So my schools, my whole district, even most of Connecticut actually shut down.
Yep.
Wow.
Many schools in Connecticut. Not mine.
Really? Not
Oh,
yours? Oh,
Not
wow.
mine.
Do you have air conditioning?
We have air conditioning.
Nate and I have air conditioning too. We're in trouble. We're gonna have to go to school.
Yeah. I get to leave at 11:58.
Oh, it's just before it gets hot. There we go.
Yeah.
Very nice. So my question was actually going to be, I was like, tonight I'm going to do something a little light. My intro question. I don't want to cause any more trauma. Bring up some old,
free.
yeah. Bring up some old, ancient past that you want to keep down.
I have to tell you, all last week since Wednesday, I've been hearing Billy Joel played so much.
Wow. We had a comment too. I think he really upset Chris from Long Island because he was I think it was neighbors with Billy Joel or something, and he posted on I think it was yesterday even. I had been finishing up the session from last week, and he posted that it might have been there's a song Billy Joel has, "Say Goodbye to Hollywood." You know that one?
Yep.
Great song.
Yep.
You probably hate it.
Yeah.
But he said we could have named the episode "Say Goodbye to Grix."
Oh yeah.
It could have been. It was so close.
It was close.
So, my question today was going to be something very, very innocent, something very lighthearted. It's pumpkin spice latte season, so I was going to ask everybody what's their go-to fall drink, fall beverage, and I was going to have a nice cup of hot coffee tonight on stream, showcasing one of the Tabletop Bob mugs, of course. But it's so hot. I was like, I can't drink hot coffee tonight, so I'm with iced tea. That's my fall choice. What do you got, everybody?
When it gets a little cooler, I'm a nice chai latte.
Ooh.
I enjoy a chai latte from Starbucks, but I also get them at like other, smaller cafes because I'm not a coffee drinker. I can't drink coffee, so pumpkin spice coffees are not my thing. I just don't like the taste.
You don't drink coffee?
I don't drink coffee.
Really?
Yeah. So, but I drink a lot of tea and chai, which is the same thing. Thanks to Spider-Man across the Spider-Verse, across the Spider-Verse.
I did not see it yet.
Oh, well, there is.
It's good?
It's very good. It's really good. there's a bit in there about how chai tea is like saying TT.
Chai
Chai
tea.
means tea.
Oh, chai means
So when
tea.
people say, chai means tea. So
Oh, so we just sound stupid.
when you say chai tea, yeah, you sound dumb. So I have to
Okay.
I have to make sure I say.
I felt
I
like you
try
sounded
very-
dumb before the translation.
Oh wow.
So
Okay, so
you have to be very careful when you say chai tea. You don't say chai tea latte, just say chai latte.
chai
Don't
latte.
say
Got
tea.
it. Okay. Good.
But
So we're learning here.
I like a good chai latte.
Okay. Excellent. Excellent. What about you, Chris?
I can't say I have any go-to beverage ever.
Really?
Like I don't, I don't drink a lot of coffee or anything like that. Really, I had a Coke Zero today.
There you go.
I was in the mood, but no seasonal really.
Pumpkin cider is actually, I just came to my mind. Pumpkin cider is something that I really love in the fall time. Whenever we go to like the apple picking or pumpkin patches or whatnot, that's the one I'm gonna get. I'm not a big drinker, but I do love that because it tastes delicious. That would be my go-to fall drink. Not iced tea. What was I saying before?
You ever get like a nice warm like hot apple cider with a shot of bourbon in there?
Apple cider is the bomb.
Why would you ruin the bourbon? back before I kind of became more of a whiskey drinker and kind of stopped drinking beer, I would enjoy it, like Oktoberfest beers. And actually, I will admit this. I'm ashamed to admit this. I really enjoy Two Roads, Rhodes Mary's Baby. It's their pumpkin ale.
See, you do have a fall preference.
Yes, I retract my statement, and I'm throwing Two Roads, Rhodes Mary's Baby out there.
Rhodes Mary's
Two Roads,
Baby.
a Connecticut brewery.
Yeah, it's in Stratford, Connecticut.
Look at that.
And,
Out here in the Northeast,
Yeah,
New England.
New England.
We gotta get them to sponsor the channel now.
Yeah.
I bet you they would. I think they would. They're pretty cool guys.
All right. You're going to be on that. You're on that.
I'll have to reach out to Two Roads and see if they'll sponsor Tabletop.
I'll even take one road.
They'll call it Tubal because they put the two into all their things. Anyway, so like road to anyway, so maybe like we'll figure out a way to put their logo into Tabletop.
Table to Bob. Tabletop.
Tabletop.
To Bob.
T2.
Nate, what about you?
Tabletop Bob.
I'm not a big fan of pumpkin.
Fair enough.
So not for me, but let's
Pumpkin
see.
belongs in a pie.
I would say the fall is like the return of a bunch of types of beer that I really don't like to drink in the summer. Primarily like, when you get into like the October, November, a good porter, stout, start to get into those darker beers, but also just like a crisp amber on like a fall day. So
it's not necessarily a flavor or something like that. It's just types that you just don't want in the summer.
Yeah, exactly.
Styles.
Yeah, you just don't want it really in the summer when it's kind of warm and heavy. So I guess I'd say those, and it's the return of hot coffee as well, because I drink iced coffee mostly through the summer and hot coffee through the winter.
Yep. I agree with
So
you.
that's
100%.
kind of my transition phase.
Nate, growing up where you must have had a lot of Saranac in your days.
Oh yeah,
yeah, they make a nice porter.
Upstate New York? Is that an upstate New
Yeah.
York brewery?
I grew up like 35 minutes from the brewery.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been on lots of brewery tours there. Oh, my Saranac hat is upstairs.
You got to reach out to them too. We got to get them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Let's get a Utica club.
There we go.
Summer beer here to represent.
I tell you who needs a stiff drink right now, and that is our party. You like that segue?
That was great. That was
Nice.
fantastic.
Wow. Awesome. Let's see here. Before we start though, I got to do a shout out. Let's see here. The Dot Game. Thank you for the super chat. $20. Death to pumpkin spice and Starbucks apple cider season. Everyone enjoy one from your Patreon. Oh, from the Patreon. Wait, who is this?
Did someone just buy us a beer?
I think so.
Oh,
Wait, well, hold on. I'll go grab
Well, there
one.
you go.
Enjoy one from your Patreon group. So who is this in the Patreon here? Reveal yourself. Oh, James. Oh, James from KC. What a guy here. And thank you, James. Appreciate it. The drinks will be on you this time.
Look how
Yeah.
fast they got here.
Look at that.
Amazing.
What'd you get there, Nate?
Single cut hop sounds.
Oh, look at this.
I feel compelled to go get a drink myself.
There you
This
go.
just arrived at my door. Courtesy of
Patreon.
whoever that was.
James
That was
from
awesome.
KC. James is one of the
Yes.
longtime patrons. He's in the
James.
Patreon game. Actually, Chris and Nate, you've met him
I was
because
going to say, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
Heck yeah.
you've met James. James is in your game, Nate. He played the bard.
Yep.
And Chris, he's been playing the cleric, the one you joined us in. CJ, you weren't invited, so
No, I haven't been invited to join the Patreon games. They just-
But-
Well, heck yeah, James.
there might be a role coming up, CJ. We'll see. We'll see. For those of you who don't know, you can support on Patreon. You can go there, check links down below, check it out. Unfortunately, the Patreon game is full, but there are other tiers you can join at. Every little bit helps. It's a good to support the channel, and I really appreciate it. Don't take anything for granted. So
I'll be right back. I have to
Heck
go
yeah.
get some spirits in
drink.
honor of James.
we'll do a little
Yes,
recap while you're
James.
gone. Thank you, James. Yeah, so last time we played, we ended up having quite a end to the session. It was it was fun from my perspective to watch, like without a doubt it was fun. But from your perspective it might have been a little different. You had a rough ending to the game. Let me
It
just
was
get
intense.
So basically, what ended up happening is you found yourself in the Hall of Spheres, and this Hall of Spheres had all different colors of these orbs, two-dimensional orbs, along with this big mural of different humanoid creatures. The spheres, you ended up finding two of them that were actually illusions that you could crawl through, and there was a crawl space. You found two, one behind, if I'm not mistaken, the red orb, and one behind the black orb. And the one that you went first was the black orb. It was the first one you found. You snaked around in that crawl space all the way to a dead end, which you found to be a secret door. You opened it up, and it led to a chapel. This chapel depicted all the good gods, actually symbols of good gods in our pantheon, including Cardus, the god of the hunt, the one that you favor. But then on top of it all, it was a mural of like zombie people decaying bodies, acting as though they were normal. There were quite a few things in this chapel. There were pews that we found filled with all different sorts of gold and silver and such. You found an altar that was glowing with this blue energy. You found another archway that had different colors than the others you've seen. You inspected the area. You tried to figure out what was going on. Thorvald, the new member of the group, along with Frank, Nate's new character, kind of made a little bit of a rough entrance. Thorvald tried to steal the seat from Agatha, and Agatha jumped in front. He knocked her over. She hit the portal. A lightning bolt struck down the aisle. It almost killed Cornelius, and who else was in that? Was it Frank?
Yeah.
Frank.
Yeah, I caught all the fun.
Yeah. And then CJ opened up one of the pews, and
Let me tell you.
yeah, gas
from
emanated
the
from it.
PUs.
But it wasn't a smelly gas. It was a gas that sapped your strength and filled up the room within 2 rounds. And I think Frank just thought that maybe the altar was the key to shutting it off or discovering a new. You ended up throwing coins at the altar.
Wait, it was Grix the Goblin.
Grix thought it was.
Oh,
but
wasn't Frank?
Frank
Well,
acted on it.
it was my action, and I go, Grix, you sure the altar is we gotta put this up there? And you were like, I think so, and I went
Oh.
for it. It was Frank's worst decision, I think, of the whole.
Yeah, it exploded. The altar exploded once it was touched once more, and that nearly killed everyone. I think Zur really saved the day. You came in and just
Well, I have to admit that Ethel saved the day
Agatha.
because
Agatha.
Because why am I calling her Ethel?
I don't know. Another old
Agatha.
sounding name.
I think maybe that was like my second grade teacher. I went to Catholic school, so they were all kind of scary. Anyway, so because her heroics going in to certain death to save Grix, or was it Frank?
Yeah,
Either
she
way,
saved Grix. It was awesome.
because Zur was pretty much out the door, but he saw her go, and he was inspired to bravery himself, and then went back in and pulled everybody out.
I remember now. And the
It was
only
beautiful.
there was one casualty though. And that was pretty.
Oh,
Pretty
pretty.
Oh.
Now Agatha has to spend some hit points to bring Kitty back. Did we end up doing that? We did. She rolled 4, right? I think she rolled
I
4
think
hit
so.
points. So we were going to take a short rest no matter what. That was kind of the plan here. You're going to take a short rest. You're going to recoup, lick your wounds, and try to figure out the next course of action. There was some discussion over the last, well, actually, really mostly today, but since we last played, there was some discussion behind the scenes as to what you might do. And I think the fact that maybe Estelle's not here right now, and the group doesn't really want to go back through the traps and everything like that at this point, to take a short rest and then press on. But who knows? Maybe after some more encounters, you'll feel the need to go back. And that's totally an option. We talked about it. I want to make sure, though, that we're clear here. You can do whatever you want. There just may be things that happen in the tomb, outside of the tomb, when you're not there. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But right now we're taking a short rest. And for those of you who are like, wait, short rest? This is in D&D 5e. We're playing Shadowdark. In the session 0, we had created a short rest mechanic, something very small, a little house rule. Basically, without trying to change Shadowdark too much, we wanted to have a way to rest while we're in this dungeon. We felt like it might be a long dungeon and campaign. So short rest is basically, we're taking a 15 minute, half an hour break. But then ultimately what it ends up doing is you gain either 1 hit dice back as healing, you gain 1 spell that you've lost, or fix 1 wand or item that you have broken. And so that was our short rest mechanic. It's very simple, just something for everyone to have a chance to do something and not totally leave the cave if you don't want to. So that's what we're doing right now. We're taking a short rest. You can roll your hit dice, and if there's anything you want to do during the short rest, just let me know, like casting spells, etc. Go for it. I'm going to switch this over to a Roll20 screen right now.
I was going to try and cast a spell before the rest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
cool?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So, I was going to try and cast Potion on my flask.
Ooh.
Is
Is that a spell from your
It
curse
is a
scroll?
seer spell, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so, yeah.
And this spell, well, let's see if it works. Heck yeah, it works. All right, so this potion, the liquid gains healing properties for a day. A creature who imbibes it may end an effect of poison, or may immediately stop the dying of a creature, although it remains unconscious at 0.
Right.
So it can stop poison or death.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. So I got that. Cool. Done.
Okay. And then
All right, so-
hit dice. Because Chris, I don't think you said you didn't need a spell at this point.
I don't need to recover anything, so I might as well cast some spells to see if I fail anything. So Frank was kind of hurt, right?
I'm not feeling good. Yeah.
What was it?
I think I'm down 10.
Okay, so we're gonna take care of that first. I think it's 5d6 for my spell.
Yeah. If you
Yes,
Stand
for the
by.
healing,
Spell.
the cure spell. Yeah.
Level 1 heal spell. I think I'm gonna say 5d6. So I'll look it up in a second to make sure after. So that's for you. You get 17 back.
Woo. You succeeded on the roll?
Oh, well, let me succeed first. I succeeded.
Yep.
I have a +3 dice to my roll. I needed a 8.
Sweet.
And
Oh, thanks, friend. That really makes all the difference. Appreciate it.
Zur is down himself. But we can roll dice, right, to get back hit points.
Yes, 1 hit dice back. Yep.
Okay, so I'll just take that rather than risking a spell loss here. And Grix is down a couple. What about? And I'll cast on Agatha. Here's for her. Success. Here's, I don't know how many she's down, but this should pretty much take care of her. 15 back for her.
Okay, we'll note it. Yep.
That should max her.
Yeah, she had her character up.
So Grix, you can take your roll to get back your 2, hopefully.
What do I roll? Sorry.
It's your hit dice, so what is yours, a d6?
Is it a d6? I think so. I guess that's right.
Yeah, I'm going to roll my hit die. I think I had a d8.
So, Bob, I don't need to get anything back because Chris's healing was so good.
Oh, good. So you're
Can
good.
I get back an omen?
Sure. Yeah.
Sweet. All right, I get 1 omen back.
Hey, 1. Awesome. Do I add my constitution to that?
No. This is Shadowdark, CJ. You get nothing.
Well, my hit die is a d6.
Well, my guy's stats currently are a net +1, even with all of the like add-ons.
All right, I got Agatha's character here. Okay, perfect. Let's see. So let's go to the Roll20 screen here. We're up. We're seeing everybody here. So we got Pretty back. It's a new incarnation of Pretty. I know it's supposed to be new. I don't know how Estelle wants to necessarily do this, as if it's going to, maybe she took the husk of the body. So maybe the body just kind of regenerates. And maybe it's got a couple of burnt patches of fur, but it's back.
Missing spots of fur.
And flesh. And just like.
Oh, I guess I should roll to heal, what's his name? The dwarf.
Thorvald. You want to do it? Yeah, you want to heal him?
Do we, Agatha's pretty hateful towards him right now.
Yes, she is.
Should we even keep him with us or just expel him from our group?
No, he can hang out until, he needs to go check the gas room.
Well, he's like, I'm going in there. There's treasure in there. There's treasure in there.
Yeah, you have to go in there.
I
get
can't.
The treasure.
I can't be in the same room as treasure.
That's right.
Oh, right.
He's afraid of the treasure.
I want it, but I can't go in there.
I'm gonna give him Rylina's mercy and call upon her powers to heal him.
Okay.
And I have to use a luck roll on this filth.
This is great.
That's a loss. So I guess
I
will
Chris?
be using.
Hey, Chris. You know what? I'm actually going to let you take that back. I just checked. Thorvald actually was healed in the last game, and he's at full.
Oh,
he was healed. He was hurt. He had lost 14 at some point, and then you healed him. I think it was you. You were Agatha. It's probably you. So
Agatha,
he was.
that's for sure.
He was back.
All right. Okay, good.
So I will let you take that back. You're lucky there.
Hopefully, I got the ones out of my system.
All right.
I'm
so
still waiting for that first 1 on a spell roll.
I know. Well, that would have been it.
That's why.
That would have been it.
That would have been it.
That takes away the spell until a long rest, right?
That's correct. Well, no. Failing it takes it away for a long rest. Rolling an at 1 takes it away indefinitely until you atone.
It's different for each different
It
magic
is.
user, right? Yeah.
It is. For the priest, that's what it is. For the wizard, it's like you have to pay gold or something like that.
All right.
But yeah, it's different for each class. I don't know what it is for a seer. Do you want to look it up? Just
I'm
let
actually
us know
about
later.
to do that right now because I'm pretty nervous.
Okay. So Thorvald says, I can't go back in there. I want treasure, but it makes my skin crawl.
Well, that's kind of the way you're gonna have to go over there, man. That's where we gotta go. We gotta go. We need someone to go check and see if there's any gas in the room anymore. Maybe just to check the gas. It would be really great if you could just go in there and Like, you don't have to go near the treasure.
Was
My
there
name's
any
Grix
other?
the Goblin, by the way.
Didn't you find Grix the Goblin? Where is there any? Wasn't there any other place? You said there was something else.
I mean, yeah, there's a door over there. You know, we could go through the red one. I mean, we could try that. I mean, it does kind of say, like, I was going over while we were short resting. You know, I did a little bit of a check in here and tried to remember that, like, thing that we heard when we came in here. And it said shun green, if you can. And, like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, oh, yeah, you know, like, if you're looking at, like, a color wheel, you know, you ever hear of a color wheel? There's you know, you got your primary colors, you got red, you got yellow, you got blue, and then you got the secondary
Grix,
colors.
you're so smart.
Sometimes you got purple and orange and green. So red and green are what are called not. Is it complementary colors? I think that's called the complementary colors because they're across the color wheel from each other.
Definitely
So if you
not
were
reading into this too much.
If you were shunning green, or if you were shunning red, yeah, if you were shunning green, you would head towards the red.
You're embracing red.
You're embracing red by shunning the green.
And red is the color of Rylena. I
And
support
red-
this logic.
And so, I mean, that's totally a possibility here. You know, I gotta say, we could try shunning the green and going through the red portal. Or the
Yeah, there's no
that sounds
treasure in
good.
the red portal, is there?
There's only
No.
one way to find out.
I don't think so.
Good, then we're going in the red one.
Cool.
He'll run up to
All right.
the red sphere.
Before we do this, does anybody not have a luck token?
I mean, Agatha, I
I got,
don't think I don't
I
see
think she-
anywhere on her sheet that she has them.
I'm gonna cast bless on her
Okay,
just so that she's got one.
I feel like
I mean,
she
I could-
might. She would have probably kept that there. I'm looking at her all.
She used a lot last time.
Yeah.
I will also. I can inspire her.
Is
Take a
inspire the
moment.
same as luck?
Yeah, it's not a spell. It's just it's a DC 12 luck token, but I feel like I would be able to do it like once every now and then outside of combat.
If you fail, is there any penalty?
There's no penalty if I fail, but it's just DC 12. That's the thing.
Go ahead and use
Gotcha.
yours. Mine is also DC 12. If I fail, it's a spell.
Yeah. 18.
Okay. So she'll get one inspiration luck token. And I assume the whole point of this is you can only be inspired or not. So like you can't like
I don't know. It just says inspire. One target in near gains a luck token. I'm just trying not to abuse it. I feel like it's something that I would use. You can use in like it would be an in combat action.
Yeah, yeah.
But like out of combat, I'm gonna try and limit myself.
Sure. Just remind me, the cursed scroll is the third one for this year.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll look. Yep, it is. Yep. Okay. So, oh, I see it. No, wait, you're not a seer. You're a bard.
I'm a bard.
Never mind. Sorry, I don't know what I was thinking that.
No.
I got the bard. That's a separate document. All right, we'll look into this and make sure that we're not playing it wrong. But I think that seems right, and I appreciate you not abusing it. So yeah, so Agatha's inspired, which gives her one luck token, and then for Chris, what about you? Do you have any luck tokens?
I've got 3.
I'm also sitting on a bed of them.
Gotcha. Ah, CJ, if you fail, you can't use the effect until you successfully rest.
Ah, that's what it is.
That's what it is.
There
So
you go.
it's fine. That's okay.
It's like a spell.
It's like a spell, basically. But it's not a spell because you won't have a critical failure if you roll a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay. All right. So we're good to move on.
Mhm.
All right.
Yeah, let's do this, buds.
All right. Let's do it. So the red. Let's create our marching order here. Our crawling order. Cornelius is usually first. Is that the strategy we're going with here?
No, we're going with Torval this time first, then Cornelius.
Okay. I'm going to start the timer as well. We had 45 minutes on the timer last time. The only issue I had with that torch timer was my Samsung device wouldn't stay open. It would be cool, but it's just more of a hassle than not. So we'll just go with my normal timer that I've got here, and I'll start it right
Bob,
now.
I will say, I think, just got to be honest, Grix put in 25 minutes left on the torch as of last time.
Yes.
Really?
But we just took an hour or whatever for a short rest.
Now I got it. Yeah. Catching up here. That was
No, you're right. So we'll start a new one. We'll start a brand new one. You're right. Do you want Cornelius to cast light then, or do you want to light a torch?
I would like Cornelius to cast light.
Yeah.
Here we go.
He'll go
Forever.
second.
Thanks, buddy.
And he fails. Can he snag
Cornelius.
somebody's luck token?
Does he not have his own?
He doesn't have his own, no.
Cornelius, it's been a pleasure to getting to know you, bud. Here, why don't you give that another try? I walk up and pat his hand.
Did
Jim,
you hand him?
I don't
You
know.
hand him one of Pretty's feet.
I'll hand him one of my own. I'm still trying to honor Pretty.
You might be able to take a couple of cat feet. I mean, they'll grow back when she regenerates her.
They're not.
Yeah, so I'll.
Maybe it's like Deadpool. They're like kitten feet. On a full
I'll
cat
slip a
body.
foot into his hand and say, I think you'll do it this time.
And he does. He rolls a 17. He's like, oh, he steadies his hand. He was very shaky. I mean, the whole thing kind of threw him off. I mean, he almost died twice. So he's like, yeah, you're right. I need to settle my nerves. And he takes a deep breath and he casts on I guess he'll do his staff. And it lights, the tip lights. And he's got the spell up now. All right.
Just the tip. Or like.
More or less. Yeah.
Okay.
Thorvald says, all right, well, you're coming with me, kid. And he'll go behind him. Is everybody okay with those two going first?
Yeah,
Sure.
I'm gonna go right in the middle.
I'm
Okay.
right behind Cornelius.
Well, go for it.
And then is this the order?
I think Agatha in the back.
I will
Agatha in the
usually
back because she
I
can't
will
really do anything.
usually bring the back up just to
Okay.
protect Agatha from behind.
Okay. All right, here we go. So let's go to crawling orders. I've got the timer going. We're all set.
And since there's nothing stealthful about me at all,
Right. Thorvald will continue on.
Oh, does it get to a dead end there? Is that what we found out?
Well, you'll see. You'll see, CJ. Don't worry about it. So Thorvald enters this crawlway that was hidden by the sphere of red. It looks like he comes to an apparent dead end, right? He gets there and he's like, wait a second. He takes a look and he's like, it's another dead end. And he's like, "Ugh," in frustration, bangs onto the wall. And at that, the wall slides open. The floor tilts at a pretty harsh angle, and he begins to slide down the end of the crawlway. Disappears from sight. Thud.
well then.
You guys want to go back to the gas room? Now that we got rid of him.
He's like, it's dark. I can't see. I think I hurt my back. The hair cushioned it, though.
I can't hear anything.
The hair cushioned it.
Your hairy back. That's gross. We don't need to hear about that.
That's really gross.
He's
So
gone.
there's a slick of grease from his hairy back down the slope, making
He's
it
gone.
even more treacherous.
Yeah, it was greasy.
Well,
Cornelius turns to all of you and he's like, I guess I'll go next.
Yeah, you're gonna.
did you level him? Does he have any more than one hit point?
Oh, you're
now?
right. Yeah, here we go. All right, I need somebody to roll me a d4. Who wants to be the Cornelius die roller?
Who's? It's got to be Zur.
Zur will take this. He is his apostle.
Yes.
He has a D6 for a
No, a d4.
D10. All right, here.
No,
Comes. Zur trying to influence fate.
d4.
Oh,
Is that a 1?
That's a
a
one.
Okay, so he has doubled his hit points.
200% strength.
He has
Wow.
doubled
For him.
his hit points.
Good for him.
Not many people can say they double their hit points from level to level. He might double them again next level.
Very easily.
Let's see. So he gets a
75% chance.
I also need a thief talent. Nate, why don't you roll me 2d6? Not a thief talent, excuse me, wizard talent.
All
Give me
right.
a 2d. Oh no, he doesn't get him. No. No, he does
No?
not get a. No, he doesn't get a talent because it only happens at the odd levels.
Oh,
I think. Am I crazy here? Yeah.
I think
that
you're
sounds
right.
right.
I just don't want it to be.
Yeah, I'm looking at the front here. So yeah, he would be. Why can't I find anything all of a sudden? It's at the end of the class, isn't it? Well, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I'm fairly certain that's what it is. So
Alrighty.
he's not going to get a talent, but he does gain another spell. And I'll choose a spell, a good one. Well, give me a second to think about it, but he's going to move, and he'll take his turn. He'll go, I guess I'm just going to go a little slower. Just a little bit slower.
Nice and easy, bud.
A little bit slower, and he's like tapping his staff on the ground as he goes forward. Just a little bit slower. And he gets to the end.
Don't
Yeah.
go all the way.
And he says,
do we maybe want to tie a rope around you this time, or?
you hear, there's no rope if you were thinking about it. He's right at the end. But he stays away from the incline, the slant on the floor that was just created. But he peers over, and you could see him at the end of the hall, too, the end of the crawlway. He's holding out his staff so that at least there's some light for Thorvald. And he says, Thorvald, you okay? And then he puts the light there, and Thorvald goes, oh, no, it can't be. No, no, get it away. It's your turn, CJ.
Is it a beholder?
I'm going to pull out my rope,
Please, no.
tie myself to well, how
Help
long
me.
is my rope? Wonder how long this.
Help me.
I hear you. Okay, just shut up for a minute. I gotta measure something.
Help.
It's like 50 feet over there. All right, hold on. I'm gonna. You know what?
I
Screw
can't.
it. I'm like, Cornelius, why aren't you helping him? He's down there. He's your buddy. What are you doing?
And I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna move forward here. I'm gonna tie myself. I will tie myself to Cornelius and push him down.
Whoa, wait, hold on. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to look and see what's down there?
I don't care. I'm gonna go in there. I'm
Okay.
gonna
You get
Send
to the
Cornelius down.
you get to the edge and you just grab onto Cornelius and push him down. He'll go with you. He wasn't expecting it. And
Let's
you
go.
now can see why Thorvald is so upset. There are 3 treasure chests down in this corridor.
Yeah. Let's go. We found some more treasure. Cornelius, go. Come on. Some more treasure.
Push him down there.
Yeah, move your token. Yeah, go ahead.
Where's Thorvald? He's not in here.
He's there. You put Cornelius on top of him.
Oh, there he is. There he is.
And you see him he's like pressed up against the back of this small chamber. It's a what is it, 30-foot chamber? It's not huge. It's just a small chamber, and he is just like backed up right against it. And he's like, "Oh God, please no!" You see 3 treasure chests before you. The large chests do seem to be arranged here in an order, from left to right. There's a golden. Yeah, there's or maybe not left to right, actually. I'm looking at the picture in Roll20. It looks a little different, but there is a gold chest, there's a silver chest, and there's a wooden chest. I think we'll go to the next person. CJ, is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. Nate?
All right. So it's just treasure down there.
So far.
All right.
Maybe. I don't know. It could be a trick. They're
I
just
hear
treasure
ya.
chests, so we don't
Yeah.
know what's in them.
And there's the artwork.
Oh, lovely.
Very, very possible that one of these is a mimic.
But Grix, you're just so smart.
I've been on a couple
so-
adventures before. I'm level 8. I don't know.
Yeah.
We've already talked about abstract things as physical things. So
I was just trying to compliment you, my Grix friend. Well, so last time, the room filled up with gas and we blew up. So like, what if this time we like all stand up here and like maybe use a grappling hook to like get the chest and open it or something from
Well-
like far away?
no, it's probably not gonna work because they're locked, and you're gonna have to like unlock them.
All right, but like, I'm definitely gonna stay up here. Is my point.
Okay.
I'll do Overwatch.
Sounds great.
Yeah. I wanna. Can I examine the wooden chest from afar, Bob?
It
You
looks-
can.
My eyes.
Yeah, you can look. You can examine it. Yeah. Just give me a wisdom check.
From how far away are you?
I'm far. So this.
Yeah.
is,
So it's not that far of a drop. It's a 12-foot drop.
all right. I am a halfling, so I don't know if that.
It's big for you.
Yeah. I got a 21, Bob.
The wooden one, you can tell even from this distance and the dim light of Cornelius' staff that this is it's made of solid oak. You could spot it a mile away. Are you an oak guy?
You know what? I am actually pretty in touch with nature, I would say. I like oak. Yeah, oak's it's great. My front door at home, and I stare off into the distance with 1,000-yard stare. My home was oak.
Oh, look at this little flash of backstory here. Was oak. Interesting.
Tragic backstory.
If we're not anything, we're at least cliche. All right, so you stare off into the distance. You recognize this is a very finely crafted oak chest. There's also a golden and silver chest.
Say, I think the wooden one's probably just real wood. That would be my deduction.
There you go.
Thorvald. Oh, never mind. He won't go near it.
No.
All right, my turn's done.
What do we got, Chris?
The slope is. Are we going to be able to get back up the slope? Did we establish this already?
It's not impossible to climb. It's easier if you have rope, and I think CJ did tie rope, correct?
So we have rope tied
I-
up. So we okay. I just want to make sure.
I tied the rope to Cornelius
Oh, give me the
because I
rope.
didn't realize it was only 12 feet. I thought we
Yeah.
were gonna like plummet.
You could probably very
distance.
easily
But
hoist.
I can
25, 30, 35, 40, 40. So we have enough rope. I can tie it up here. In the
Yeah,
hallway.
I can
Sure.
untie. I can untie. I can untie myself and throw you the rope, or untie
Yeah.
Cornelius and throw.
Yeah.
Right there, and then we can let it dangle down.
It's a 12. It's a slope though. It's not like
Yeah. Yeah, just so we. Okay, so I'm gonna come down and go to the chest and pull out my wand of augury, trying to master the art of augury.
Yeah, because that thing has lied to you every freaking time.
No, it said that it didn't lie about the throne.
It said wheel.
Right.
Yeah,
And then,
that's
so
better.
then somebody sat on the throne and didn't die. So that was true.
That's nothing. It should have been.
So there's an art to this. So I will ask, is this chest trapped?
Oh my god.
I like it.
Which chest are you pointing at?
The one right in front of him.
So I don't know based on the picture. I mean, this one clearly looks gold, but we just
Does it
I'll
say,
just
what
write
does
it.
it say in the description?
it does, but it's not correct for the artwork. According to the well, according to the original, right? We're not using the 5e one. It says the first chest is gold. So I don't know if but like look at this is clearly the gold one.
So whatever, whichever one this one is, I'll
We'll make this one gold.
Ask that. So again, ask the GM one question about a specific course of action. The GM says whether the action will lead to weal or woe.
Okay. Did you make your roll?
Oh, I need. What I get? 7. It's a level 1. Need 11, 8, 9, 10. I failed.
This is a level 1 spell?
Augury, yeah, it's level 1.
Really?
I believe. Hold on.
Okay. I thought it was higher. Feels
It's
like
tier 2, so I need
2. You needed a 12.
12, so I have to roll a 9.
Do you not have bonuses to your spell casting though? I thought you had
Oh, you know what? Stand by. I have an extra bonus.
Yeah, I think you had at least
I have a
plus
6.
Yeah, I think you had at least
total.
a plus 6. Yeah.
So I need a.
So that passes then.
That pass.
Okay.
I forgot I had.
So we're looking at the wooden chest. Is that correct then?
Sure. Yes.
Yeah, that one's just wood. Just some sturdy oak.
I'm gonna go with wheel.
Wheel would indicate that this chest is not trapped.
That would be correct.
I'll go to another one and try it there. The middle one. Boop. We'll see
Be
if we
careful where you're stepping.
Oh, that's the same question.
We should do this in order here, unless everybody's cool with you doing it to all of them. Agatha will stay back up at the top, by the way. I think this is best for her. She doesn't want to go down there.
I guess I don't mind. Yeah, just wait on the opening. Yeah.
I'll wait right here, my pretties. I'll eat some of my warts. I'll begin harvesting them in case something goes wrong.
Gross.
Gosh.
Very accurate Agatha voice, Bob.
Thank you, my dear. All right, so everybody cool with Chris doing the wheel or woe on all of these? Wheel of Fortune here?
Yeah, I mean, that's fine and everything. I mean, it's just not going to tell you if one of those chests is actually a mimic. It's just going to tell you if it's not trapped.
Go ahead, Chris.
Only one way to find out.
Yeah, we're going to have to just hit them all with swords.
Yeah.
So
I succeeded on the second roll.
Okay.
Dark Souls it. Just hit them.
So the gold one.
It's not trapped. I mean, a mimic is not gonna be trapped because it's just a mimic. You don't trap an organism.
The gold one is not trapped either.
What? All right.
Tommy spent a long time reading that trap.
We're still learning. Still learning that they're not trapped. That's
wheel.
Good, right,
the clouds separate.
Wow. Okay. So I succeeded on my third test.
He's wheeling and dealing.
I'm not sure I care much for this wand.
I don't either. It's not trustworthy.
It's your fault. You have no faith.
I have plenty of faith that that's not a trustworthy wand.
Whoa for the silver.
Oh, whoa.
Hey,
Whoa.
so we learned something.
So,
though okay.
well, I mean that's
we'll find out soon.
We may need to have a conversation about the augury spell, but yeah, I like it. I
mean, there's always the spell description is extremely limited, and
we're gonna go with 2 wheels and a woe.
Okay, well, my work is done here. Then I'll go back up and hang out of the room.
Cornelius,
you guys are such cowards.
Not Cornelius.
I blew up like an hour and a half ago. I just want to sit this one out from back here.
I also almost blew up, but you don't see me running away.
Well, that's 'cause it was
Thorvald.
your idea, Grix.
I'll be right back.
Thorvald climbs up the slope and gets up behind Agatha, and he goes, "I ain't touching any of those. Not at all."
She cackles.
Hey, Thorvald, are you afraid of all 3 chests?
He'll nod. He's like, I ain't going near any of them.
You're
I don't
sure
want-
that one of them isn't actually scary to you?
No. Why?
Oh.
Okay. No, I was just wondering. I wasn't sure if it's. Never mind. Just wondering how the magic works.
It's funny because I see what you're thinking. Like, if he's not scared of a chest, then there's no
Right,
treasure in it. Yeah. I think
wasn't
it's.
sure. Yeah.
I don't know that it's. He
Inherently,
senses.
he would.
Yeah. He's become a metal detector.
I wasn't sure if it was the way he interpreted it or if it was like a sixth sense.
I think it's an irrational fear that he's been cursed
Yeah.
with. Yeah, I think it's more of a in his mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you, Thor. Those are some scary chests over there.
Because that'd be a superpower if you could know there's something in a box. I'm scared of that box. There must be money
now-
in there.
Somebody has to go and physically examine the chests.
Yeah, I know.
You
freaking cowards up there.
Yeah, that's fine.
Is it my turn or Cornelius's turn?
I've got so many comments in the chat. Don't look at them, okay? Don't look at the chat right now. There's so many comments in the chat because so many people know if you've watched this before, you kind of know what's going on and everything. So it's funny to see people. I'm putting no comment on my responses here. No comment.
Wait, do they know what's going to happen in these
So
chests?
I think some people, if they've
Some
played
people-
it already, they would know it's in the chests, right? They've
Well,
played
I don't.
Neither do I.
it. So reading some
I'm
of
just
these are
assuming
funny.
everything is trapped. So
Yeah.
Cornelius says to you, Zarius, I don't know. It seems really still dangerous. Some things, the wheel and woe kind of confused us.
well, son, I recommend as part of your training, you choose the spell Detect Magic. Do you already have that spell?
I don't think so.
That should be your spell. You should use that spell and go cast it in there.
I have a wand of detect magic.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah.
Get on it.
The problem with detect magic, even in D&D, is that if something is not in sight, right? If it's got a covering,
If it's yeah,
you
The other
don't
thing
sense
about,
beyond that.
like a mundane trap is not a magic. Is not magic.
Yeah, but it can detect magical traps.
It could, but also if the trap is,
Just a poison dart. It's not going to do anything.
Well,
But you could try it. You
Also-
want to try it?
Also, like a creature isn't necessarily magic that'll be detected.
could we try to open them from a little far away somehow? Is that not an option?
You got something like a sort of a ethereal hand that only mages can use.
No, I was
Well,
just
there you go. I don't think I
Alright.
really have that option.
great.
All right, so
Yeah.
it would be Cornelius went. We go to Grix. Your turn.
I'm gonna check this wood chest to see if it's locked.
Okay. Cornelius, I think, is going to take. He's going to go with. I'll let you kind of help him decide a little bit. He's got a tier 1 spell, and I'm thinking for him, he really is more of a defensive type of guy. Mage armor or protection from evil. Maybe
Protection from
sleep.
Evil is very good.
I'd probably rather that because that could go for anybody, right? That's not a self spell.
In D&D, it's not. Protection from
It's
evil.
not because I was able to cast it on Bless Your
Right,
Soul.
I'd rather have a spell he could cast on us.
Yeah,
than a
beings
spell
have
he could only
disadvantage on
cast
attack
himself.
rolls. It's close, so he could
Yeah.
cast it on somebody else.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
He'll take protection from evil then.
Probably just cast it on him. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. All right, so he goes. Let's see, Grix, you went to the wooden one.
I'm going to the wooden one
Okay.
because Zer's god said that there was wheel in this chest.
It definitely just looks like good oak to me. I think you.
Yeah, the oak one, you're inspecting it. It's got bronze bands going across the wood. Each of the bands looks to be about 4 feet long and 2 feet wide. Wait, each
Inches?
each is about no. It's got the foot symbol. Maybe it's each chest. Sorry, each chest is 4 feet long, 2 feet wide, 3 feet high. That's what it is. And the wood one, you can sense, is firmly affixed to the floor. So this will not be lifted.
They're all stuck here. We're not just gonna be able to leave with the chests and then
Open them outside.
open them outside, just as I had feared. Let's
Well,
I'm gonna check. I'll try and like lift it or like lift the top or like jiggle the latch, see if it's locked.
Yeah, it looks like you'd need some sort of key to open it, or if you could try to pick the lock, that would be possible.
Nah, I ain't got no lock picks. It's locked. It's not gonna open.
Yeah,
Cornelius, you should have checked the gold one.
I could, but we'll go to Zer. No, Nate. Nate's next. Then Zer. Frank.
Does anybody have a lockpick? Thorvald, didn't you say you had like 5 of them?
Of course I do.
Okay. I'll go grab them from Thorvald.
He goes, I don't need any of them. He tossed you all his lockpicks. Never opening a
Same.
chest again.
can he pick locks?
Anybody
yeah,
can.
anybody?
Anybody can pick a lock.
Yeah, just some people are better. Some people will like auto succeed, right?
Right. Like a thief would
the-
do it automatically, basically.
Yeah. Hey, Grix. I don't know. The wood one seems alright. Here, I got lockpicks. Wanna give this one a go?
Sure, go for it. Try.
Yeah, alright. Every time you tell me something, it seems like a good idea.
I mean, it's not my fault. You're listening to a goblin, okay?
How do,
Most
what
people
do I
are
have
smart
to do
enough not
here?
to listen to a goblin, but
What do you-
go for it.
Give me a dexterity check.
I literally wandered into a deadly cave, and I'm incredibly weak. I don't think I'm sporting a lot here. Did you say dexterity?
Mhm.
Good.
Fortune favors the bold, son.
Hold on. Not sure this is going right.
Would you roll
Let's
7?
see. I pull out a rabbit's foot and give it a squeeze. I got a 15. It's getting in there a little bit.
Negative roll.
Yeah. Well, it's not even my worst stat.
Well, 15 is not bad.
No, 15's not bad at all. 15's quite good.
All right. Hey, Grix, it went right in.
That's what. Never mind.
What, Grix?
I'm not gonna finish it. It's fine.
All right.
You know what you said.
I really, I'm just excited to unlock this chest.
So,
Yep.
the chest opens. It unlocks. You hear the clicking of the mechanism.
Oh, God.
Do you lift the lid?
Hey, I actually, this is where I want to utilize this, and I want to go around the back of it and like pull up the lid so that the lid is between like me and whatever's inside of it.
Just open it towards Greg's.
Yeah.
You look in it.
Grix,
away,
what do you see
Marion.
in there?
Look away, Marion. Keep your eyes closed.
You look in it.
Apparently, I am.
You open the chest. Do you do
Get
it
away.
slowly or fast? How do you do it?
Slowly.
You slowly open it. It creaks open, and Grix stands there. And just like in a scene in Pulp Fiction, the briefcase opens, A gold light shines out. There's nothing in there, Grix. It's empty.
Oh man, it's empty.
What do you
I
What do you do?
I really don't think I know. I don't know. I'm very afraid that wand does not know the difference between the words wheel and woe.
So you say
so
that.
So far, it's accurate.
So
Can I
you
drop a caltrop into the chest, Bob?
Don't do nothing to
Yeah,
the
you
chest
could-
yet.
yeah, you
Don't
could
do
drop a
anything to the
caltrop.
chest yet. Just wait, buddy. Just wait.
You doing anything, Nate, or no?
Let
Grix,
Zer do something.
you don't want me to open the chest?
No, you already opened it.
You opened the
Or
chest.
drop something in? Yeah, that's
No,
right.
don't
Okay.
drop anything in it yet.
All
It's
right,
fine.
I'm gonna leave then.
All right. So before you
I'm
move,
done.
Nate, before you move, you
Yeah.
talk to Grix and you're like, whatever. This is you have this conversation with the wand and you're like, all right, I won't throw anything in it. And then as you step aside from the chest, something instantly appears from within. Actually, I'm not even sure how it really exactly appears here, but basically something gets instantly teleported into the space where this chest was. The chest maybe scatters across the floor, breaks off from its hold on the ground, and before you is a giant skeleton.
Oh my god!
We're gonna go into combat here, so
I don't think it matters which way I opened it, Grix.
give me an initiative roll, everybody.
I don't think.
Oh, let's go! I got an 18.
Where's my thing? Where's my character sheet?
I got 12.
12.
12.
So Nate, are you the high roller here?
Yeah.
I'll roll for Agatha
Hold on.
and Thorvald and Cornelius in that order.
There we go.
Cornelius got a 20.
I got a 8.
In 8. So Cornelius is an NPC. Actually, I just realized that probably shouldn't have rolled for him. Agatha got an 18 though, and Thorvald got a really low roll. He got a 10. So I'm just gonna do the as if we're Agatha. Really is the only one I'm gonna keep in mind here. And what did Agatha's do? So -1. So Nate, you're gonna go first, and then it'll go clockwise from you. So
Okay.
what's the order from you? It would be you, Zer, Agatha, Grix, you're last in the PC order. Then we'll do your NPCs. We'll go with Cornelius and Thorvald, and then the enemy. Let's do it.
All right. So yeah, all right. So this thing appears in front of me. I go, oh my god, and I run, run away as fast as I can. And I run up to Zer, and I'm like, Zer, are you ready to take life, bud?
Of course.
All right, and I reach into another satchel, and I pull out some bones, and I say, just give me your palm really quick.
lay it out there for him.
Is this really the time?
Yeah, this is gonna work. And I say, all right, just steer into the skid here, bud. And I'm gonna cast Evoke Rage on my buddy Zer.
does that do?
You call out the Berserk Rage locked inside someone.
Nice.
You enter a Berserk state. You're immune to morale checks. You have advantage on strength checks and melee attacks, and you add 1d4 damage to your attacks.
Nice.
So you have like advantage and add 1d4 essentially. And morale checks haven't come up yet, Bob.
So
Really?
it's funny you say that. Normally, it's for NPCs and enemies. Enemies will do basically if they get below a certain hit points, like their hit point level, some creatures are actually immune to morale, and you're seeing there's even some rules that make you immune to it, but they will run away.
Right.
So but I don't know that was a thing with PCs. Maybe I'm mistaken. If you know the Shadowdark rules
It's just
from
in the
Morale.
wording of the spell. Maybe it is for NPCs and other things.
Right, if you-
To give them that ability as well.
Sure. Yeah. Maybe that's what it's for. Either way, it would prevent morale from affecting you and running away.
Yeah. And if you, this is essentially like rage, where if you stop attacking, it goes away.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. All right. Awesome.
Shoot! I just realized it's for 1d4 rounds.
Yeah, I knew there was
I
a
thought
limit. Yeah.
I thought it was a focus. I thought I was gonna have to focus.
Oh,
So
no. You want to roll the
sweet.
d4?
I actually prefer this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Nice.
4 rounds.
So yeah, you have that for 4 rounds.
All right. That's your turn. We go to Zur.
Yeah.
Zero would jump back in there. Can I cast one of my my holy weapon spell and attack?
The Holy Weapon spell is in action, if I'm not mistaken.
I think so. Yes.
So, no, you'll not be able to do both.
Okay, so I will not cast it. I will just go with the buff you just gave me, and I will swing away.
This creature, by the way, is wielding dual giant scimitars.
I rolled a 21
That will hit.
to hit, and the damage is 1d8 plus. You said plus 1d4.
Mhm.
Yep, for the berserk.
Oh!
All right.
For 9 damage.
Solid.
I do have artwork here for you. Though, just realizing it's
yeah,
actually it's like sideways, so you're gonna have to look sideways here.
Oh.
Look, it does pop out of the chest, just like that.
Yeah, but it's so much bigger than the chest. So yeah, either way. It actually wasn't there
Alrighty.
though, CJ. It teleports there, so it was not there as of the wheel or woe.
How is that not a trap?
It's not a trap. I mean,
How?
there's,
How is that? I'm gonna have a very strong conversation with Zerzgad about what is a trap and what is not.
okay. Well, we'll have to have that
What is wheel
conversation.
and what is woe?
We have a wheel conversation. All right, we go to is it Grix? No, Agatha.
No.
Agatha's up next. All right, so everyone, Agatha is. I mean, I'll. Do you want me to just go as? I mean, I want to have a little community here with Agatha. I don't want to like start throwing spells that she wouldn't do. But how aggressive should I be? You know what I mean?
Mildly aggressive.
Mildly.
I feel like she would either do a buff first round or some sort of damage magic.
Yeah. I could do Moonbeam. Would you like that? It's our big
I
spell.
like that.
That's pretty aggressive, though.
It's pretty aggressive.
Cast it.
Cast it?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll do Moonbeam. I'm just going to bring
What's
up
You have to bring up the rhyme.
the rhyme. Oh, God. What was her rhyme for Moonbeam? Oh.
Something, 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 moonbeam. I think that was
Go
it.
ahead, try to dodge my
CJ, that's you're getting a inspiration
incoming
for that. I mean,
moonbeam.
if Agatha gets it for her rhymes, you get it for that.
Yeah, I get an extra luck token.
There you go.
I'm gonna need it. Where I am,
You'll be fine.
will be fine.
Roll a dice for me, CJ,
What kind?
for Moonbeam. D20.
No. I'm gonna make Agatha spend her
What'd
luck
you get?
token. I got a 6.
Use your luck token I just gave you.
All right, I'm gonna use the luck token I just got.
Well, what is her? What level's moonbeam and what does she get?
It's level 4, so it's a 14, and
Okay.
she only has I think a +6 as well.
That's pretty
Alright.
good.
Well, I rolled a 13 on the second one, or with +6, so that would be a 19.
A 19, so that'll pass. That one will pass.
Good.
All right, so for Moonbeam, it is 3d6 damage straight up. Roll it, CJ.
3d6.
Yeah, a wavering ray of silvery moonlight
Ooh,
strikes
that's a
one
good
creature.
one. Oh, it was a bad one. That was a 1. There's 11.
11? Okay. Got it. 11 damage. That's the end of her turn, so she mumbles some other little rhyme to end this. And she goes, "Come, pretty." And she'll move to the back to stay out of harm's way.
Hey, Agatha. Good to see you.
Grix.
All right. I'm going to run away to a corner. And I'm going to fire my short bow at the thing. It was a 15 hit.
15 hits.
Okay. Four damage.
All right, 4 damage. Excellent.
Nice.
Uh-oh. I made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
I made a mistake, everybody. And, it's not a mistake, really. CJ, your damage goes through, no problem. But we'll just, for descriptive-wise, the moonbeam that Agatha shot out of there made this, like, silvery bright beam, kind of like spotlight down on the creature. And you shot it as well, and you can see your arrow took away pieces of bone and chipped away at it. But the moonbeam doesn't look like it affected her at all.
At all.
Not one bit. The creature will smile with that like skeleton grin, and it'll just start to head lunge towards one of you. But Cornelius goes first. CJ, anything else on your turn now that you're done?
Nope, I am done.
Okay. Let's see here. Cornelius, he's going to cast his new spell on you, Azur.
Well
Give me a D20 roll.
$14.
All right, he passes. He has a +2 to his casts. So he is going to give you the protection from evil.
Nice.
So they'll have disadvantage to hit you. And he's going to move. He's going to also climb up that slope and get to the other side.
Let's get out of there.
The creature is going to move to the center of the room and pummel you. What's your AC?
19.
19, you say, huh? All right, let's see the first one. It'll attack you with disadvantage. And it's not going to hit you, even though it rolled... No, it rolled pretty moderate. 10 and a 12 on the dice, not going to hit you. And it'll take its second attack on you.
Ooh.
Even lower with a 5.
Let's go.
These massive sweeping blades glide over your head, and you're dodging and ducking out of the way, but you get the sense that if this were to hit, it would be a massive impact. We go to Cornelius. No, excuse me. Back to the top here, Nate. Frank, Tank.
Nice. So I'll take a few steps forward, kind of take a look at it. Does it, I mean, based on the damage it's taken, does it look a little hurt? Not so hurt.
Not so hurt. I mean, Grix only hit it for 4, if I'm not mistaken, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then
and
Chris
Chris
did
hit it for 9.
9, so 14, 13?
13.
Yeah. Doesn't look all that hurt. I'll tell you if it starts to
Okay.
degrade.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and cast Cardis's Wisdom.
What does that do?
So it will allow me to get my spellcasting bonus, or my level on top of my spellcasting bonus.
Okay.
So I will have a plus 12 to spellcasting.
Wow.
Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, Cardis, I could really use you. That's a bummer. Pull out my last, rabbit's foot here. Alright, Cardis, really need you here. Please help me. Oh, thank goodness. I actually get a D8 on top of that, but all right, cool. This is a dirty
Because it's a
20.
luck token.
Yeah. So yeah, I
It
feel,
passes.
Odin's power. Sorry, Cardus's power. It was Odin's wisdom.
Yes, the
see.
spell obviously is made
Yeah.
up based on the Norse.
And that'll
pantheon.
last 1d6 rounds.
Awesome. Excellent. So you have a huge bonus to your spell casting, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
That'll last 6 rounds.
Dude, that's sweet.
Yeah.
Also not a
alrighty.
focus spell, right?
No, this one and the other one are both non-focus.
That's great.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, so that's the end of your turn. We go to Zur.
Zur smashes his blade against his shield and says, "Attack me! I am your nemesis." And he rolls 19, 20, 25 to hit.
Okay.
How do you critical in this game?
I see 2 dice rolled, but the 19 obviously is first.
Yeah, I have
Um,
advantage, so I rolled twice.
Oh yeah.
There you go. So you get the 19. That's going to hit. You'll connect with your
How do you critical in this game? Just on a 20, right?
20.
Okay. And then it is a 1d8 and a 1d4. 8 points of damage.
Nice.
Nice. Excellent. 8 points. The creature is maybe looks a bit startled by your impressive strength that you've been able to showcase here. He's definitely gonna keep trying to hit you. For now, we'll see what Grix does, but we'll go to Agatha is up next, and she's going to. I'm looking at Agatha's spells. She's got a lot of great ones, but a lot of them are like area of effect, and I don't think I want to do them with you in the room.
That would not be a good idea.
So let's see, Agatha, what can she do here?
Any other buffs for Zur? Or debuffs for the skeleton?
Yeah, I'm looking. The Puppet Master one was good, but I'm not sure if that has to affect certain types of creatures, you know what I mean? That would be my only thing. I'm going to let you go, Grix, while I can keep looking here.
All right, I'm gonna go run to the other side of the room because I want to keep myself some distance. I mean, it's not really like helping, break any distance, but now I'm
Yeah.
kind of more trapped in the corner. But I'm gonna go and attack with my short bow again because I need to keep that distance between us. So is a 12 hit?
A 12 does.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
Excellent.
It's just a skeleton.
I don't know. It's got like. Ooh, that's great. That's a 6. That's another 6 damage.
6 damage?
Yeah.
All right. And that's with a bow?
That is with a bow.
Okay.
With a short bow. Magical +2 short bow.
I gotcha. All right, so I think I'm looking at all her spells. She does not have a lot of good ones for fighting this thing. I think she's just going to go with buffing you all. She's going to cast invisibility, I think, on Thorvald. Thorvald went to the other side on his turn. He was just kind of scared and kind of snuck ahead of the group. And she's going to come up to him and she's going to say, "Where do you think you're going? If you want your curse lifted, you'll have to fight for it." And she's going to give him invisibility. Let's roll for it. Let's do Nate. Go ahead.
Excellent.
Of course, I'm not going to lift the curse unless Estelle wants to.
A 10.
But a 10 plus 6?
No,
or-
that was it. I rolled a 4.
Okay. Unless anybody has a luck token, she'll lose invisibility.
I can give her a luck token.
Okay.
I guess. I will.
Roll
One
it
of my
again,
luck
Nate.
tokens.
Oh. 17.
There we go. All right, so he is invisible. This will give you a bit of an advantage. And he's now disappeared. All right.
Let's go to the restroom.
Let's see. He'll move. And he'll run up. And he'll take a big gulp, although you probably just hear it. And then he'll rush in and attack. Thorvald's got a nice big old axe. Let me roll it here. Oh, doesn't even need any other advantage or anything. He rolled a nat 20. Thorvald. Man, surrounded by treasure chests too. Look at this.
Classic
Wow.
Bob.
Hey, listen, the dice.
Bob playing the game for us.
The dice are the dice. The dice are the dice.
Tabletop bot.
Tabletop bot. Let's see. So he's got a D8
Ooh.
plus 4, so it'll be 2D8. No plus.
Wow.
Why have a plus here? Just 2D8.
A Great Axe is only plus RD8.
Let's go.
Oh no, he does have bonuses to the damage roll because he's a fighter. He's got the attack and damage rolls with his Great Axe weapon mastery, so it's plus 4. So it's going to be 14 damage.
There you go, buddy.
Guys, we figured it out. It's so easy. Just be fighters. So he comes in and crits. He's probably in his heart, in his mind, he's thinking that he's gonna get freed from his curse for this. So he gets some stares over at those treasure chests, and he's gonna also run backwards just because he can't stand to be in this room any longer. We go to Cornelius. Yeah, Cornelius doesn't have anything that really help here, but he'll come in and swing his staff at the thing. Why not?
What?
I'll get you. I'll save you, sir. And he hits. And he does 3 damage.
Let's go.
I'll save
All right.
you, sir. And he's like gets in front of you. He's got that insane bravery that just came over him.
Wow.
He's willing to stay there, sir. He looks like he's gonna try to protect you. What do you say?
Get back, fool.
I was gonna protect you, though.
Rylena protects me.
All right. It's fine, I guess. So he'll
You've
run
done
back.
your job.
It was a nice thought.
He has to maintain the spell.
Okay. He does with a 13.
Okay.
We'll go to the creature. The creature is going to swing at you again. This time disadvantage. A 19 and a 2. Couldn't that be more different, right? And then, but the second attack is going to connect.
Oof. 14. What's his bonus to hit?
More than your AC.
Wow.
Your AC is 19, you said, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to hit you. Let's go with the damage. He's got a total of... Ooh. I just got to double check the damage in the monster, or the bestiary, but I'm fairly certain it was plus 4.
You are rolling 2. Like, we can see all the rolls, Bob.
Yes, I know.
Okay, cool. Just making sure.
Well, there's no like, I don't know. I'm getting
I gotcha.
more as I do the channel more and more. I was always trying to keep you guys from not like metagaming, but I don't think it matters.
Word. I like
Plus, you can't blame anybody. All right, so Chris, you're going to take at least 15. I'm fairly certain it's plus 4, so put 19 down. I'll tell you if I'm wrong.
Wow.
Was I wrong? Am I ever wrong?
Well,
I was wrong. It's just 15, straight up.
nice.
Yep, straight up. So 15 damage from the scimitar attack. It smashes into your armor, giving you a nice little gash.
Wow.
We go to the top of the order here. It'll be you, Nate.
Oh gosh! Don't hit my friend. Stop!
Where are
stop
you?
it! Stop it, beast.
There you are.
Cardis, come on. I still need you here. And I'm gonna call down Cardis's Thunder on this beast. I will roll a 19. Succeeds.
I mean, this is Cardis hearing your call. I mean, lightning strikes true. Unfortunately, the lightning has no effect on the creature.
Lightning?
Yep, you hit it with this massive blast, and it does nothing. It doesn't even seem like it affected him in any way. It didn't even tickle him.
This is
It's the opposite of that gargoyle we fought. Remember, the gargoyle only took magical damage and not physical damage. This thing only takes physical damage and not magical damage.
Grix,
Ah man, this goes against every RPG.
Grix, you're so
Kill
smart.
every rule. Electricity. Bummer. Well. Oh, Cardis. All right.
It was a massive bolt. It would have smote any other creature. You feel that in
It
your
would have
heart.
done 8 lightning damage.
It would have done 8 damage to any other creature.
Oh, guys, I think I'm gonna be extremely useless. I'll be back to try something else.
We go to Zur.
Try hitting it with a stick. Throw a rock at it.
Okay, there's
-3 to hit.
third action with the barbarian buff. Here's his to hit. An 11.
That hits.
And here's the damage.
You rolled 2 5s, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
Wow.
9 damage.
9 damage. This thing is rocked. You hit it hard. Its femur split. It's walking with a significant limp now.
Wow.
It doesn't look good. You've been hitting it and bashing it, and mostly Cornelius and not Cornelius, excuse me, Thorvald and Zur, not Cornelius. He did 3 though.
Grix has been hitting him too.
Yeah, but mostly,
Doing great.
but mostly
But
those
it's
two.
mostly everyone other than Grix who has been, dealing, consistent damage. But it's fine,
Yeah.
Nobody ever respects the goblins. No respect. I get no respect.
How much was that again?
Alright,
That was 9?
9.
My big move didn't pay off, Grix, so I feel you, buddy.
All right. We go
no,
to...
I'm actually doing damage though.
Well, Grix, it's your turn. Go for it.
Get the kill shot.
Sorry, I didn't see.
17 to hit
You hit.
for 3 damage.
How do you kill it?
I don't kill it with 3 damage.
See?
I draw my bow back, and I pull, and I aim right towards its hollow eye, in its skull, and I release the arrow, and it pierces right into its hollow eye, and the skull pops off like a rock'em sock'em robot. It goes poop and falls, and it kind of looks around, swings its scimitars 2 times wildly, missing at my companions, and then just collapses in a pile of bones and scimitars.
Does it accidentally open that chest to set off his trap?
Grix,
as the
you
bones
did
fall?
it, Grix.
The bones
it was
fall.
all your damage.
The bones fall and scatter on the floor before fading out of existence.
Oh.
This thing was not from this plane of existence.
It hit me hard. Well done, son. Excellent shot.
Don't call me son.
We are all the children of Rylena.
I mean, sure, if whatever makes you feel better. But hey, we got rid of it. Thanks for opening that chest. Good job. Good job, Frank. Way to open that chest and get the skeleton out of it.
I was listening to you again.
I'm telling you, who listens to goblins?
I don't know. It just feels like you're throwing shade on your own decisions.
Was
No,
there
I-
anything? Is there anything in the pile of bones?
The bones are gone.
Gone. Okay.
Scimitars also gone.
Yeah. Either way, you wouldn't have been able to wield them. They were bigger than anyone here.
Giant. All right.
Yeah, whose turn is it?
So we'll go back to the crawling order here. I think it was Nate. You just opened it, right?
Oh, back. Yeah.
So it would be Grix.
I'm gonna go over here.
Oh no, I'm sorry. It wouldn't be Grix. It would be Zur. Crawling order was the other way. It was,
Zura's going to go back to his standby roll. Well, actually, he's going to heal himself.
Can we move this skeleton?
Yeah, I'll move the token.
Covering
Zur
up the other two
rolls. The heal is successful. That hurt. 29. Okay. So he'll go back to his watching mode.
All right.
Actually, you know what? He will step up and look in the chest to see if
Wait.
anything appeared in the chest.
Oh. I could hit the chest with a spell. See if that makes it open.
The wooden one that was already open, I think you wanted to do, Chris, right? Not.
Yes, the one I'm standing in front of. Yeah.
Yeah, Nate, don't worry. He's not opening any new ones. So you go to the old chest and you look in, and it's completely empty. An empty wooden chest.
All right. We'll thoroughly search after we deal with the other ones. I'll step back and I'll have my turn.
Grix? No, Agatha. Sorry, out of wax here. Agatha will probably just defer to you though, so we'll go back into the order here. Thorvald, Cornelius. Thorvald was not going to go any further than he is. He's going to stay there and suck his thumb. Cornelius will offer to open more if you want him to. Grix.
Yeah, go towards the silver one. I think that's the only one that the thing that
It won't.
Zur's go. Yeah, but like it also wielded the wooden one. Okay, I think.
I wasn't arguing. I was just giving you the word. It looked like you were grasping for words.
Yeah, I was looking. I was looking for the Rylena. That was who. Rylena said that there was a wheel on the other one, and there was a giant.
Blaspheme her name.
I'm not. I'm just saying. Maybe there's something in here, like nearby, that's also like interrupting your communication. Maybe someone's like intercepting your communications and like sending you back false information. Like that Acerarak dude. Like,
It is not the most powerful of spells.
whatever his name is. Like, what if he's like, I'm gonna like, he's like picking up the phone line and then he's like tapping in the phone line and he's
What's a
wheel.
phone?
I don't know. You know, like I don't know.
A phone?
Augury lines.
Cornelius says, just checking. You want me to open the silver one that was trapped?
Disarm the trap. Try disarming the trap. Can you disarm a trap? Try disarming a trap.
He
See if you
like
can find the trap.
Yeah, he like looks at his hands and he's like, he goes and inspects it. He feels the silver case. Yeah, you know what? Let me give Cornelius a little check here. All right.
Yeah. Good
Cornelius,
job, Cornelius.
he search it and feels it, and he's like, it kind of feels okay. I mean, it doesn't. I'm touching it. It's not.
Nothing went off.
Hurting me. Nothing went off. He says, but I noticed something though. He says, it looks like it's only plated with silver, and he like takes out a knife or something, and he just like kind of scrape it off. Yeah, it looks like it's just a wooden trunk that's plated with silver.
Oh, maybe that's the same as the other one with this skeleton. Hey, yeah, just wait over there for a second. Don't do
Okay.
anything. I want to check something else out.
Okay, your turn, Grix.
I want to go over to the wood chest. And I know we've checked this chest like 5 times. But I want to check it for a false bottom.
We're gonna have to do another timer here. You want him to cast light again?
Yeah.
All right, so he'll do that on his turn instead, and he fails.
Oh my god.
I'll give him a luck.
You will? Okay. He succeeds. All right, so we got a new timer going here.
Fantastic.
All right. Grix, what are you doing?
I am checking this chest. We've said several times that there's nothing in it. I'm checking it for a false bottom. Because it was said that it was nailed to the floor.
It was, yeah, it was nailed to the floor. It got probably broken and kicked over when the creature came out of it. So I think I mentioned that in the description.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah, so you can check it. There's no bottom. It seems to be a mundane chest.
Okay, it's not like a false bottom. There's
No.
nothing. All right.
No. Anything else though? Because I know that wouldn't have been your
gonna-
action.
Yeah, I'm gonna head over to the gold chest. I'll check this one to see if it's locked.
Also would need a use of tools. Yeah,
So
these
yeah,
tools.
it is locked.
Mhm.
All right, this one's also locked. Frank, you still got them lockpicks?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Yeah. I have 4 more. Here you go. I toss him one.
All right, I'll catch the lockpicks, but I'll lockpick it.
Are they expelled when you use them or expended?
No.
Oh. Yeah, I still have the one.
The 5.
Yeah, we have a bunch of these.
Probably
Awesome.
expelled if you fail.
Well, great, thanks. I just need the 1 for now until I break him. But I guess
Want to do it?
can I? Yeah, I'll try it.
Go for it.
$16 dexterity check.
That'll do
Pretty
it.
good.
Okay. Unlocks.
You want to? What do you want to do?
You know,
This
it's
is
getting
such
late
a
over here on the
ridiculous
East
module.
Coast.
This is just a ridiculous module. Go ahead. You gonna do anything? You're gonna. You've unlocked the mechanism.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah. You know what?
Give me a wisdom check, real quick.
Okay. $18.
All right. So you open the lock, or you unlock the chest. You hear the clicking, the mechanism, and something inside the chest you feel moves.
The chest, like, okay.
You might even hear the sound of like a low. It's because it's faint. Like a low hiss from inside. You rolled a 9. What's your total
18.
with that? 18. Okay.
18. It's plus 0.
You hear a faint
Yeah, I don't-
hiss inside.
Doesn't sound good. I'm gonna let Cornelius try and open his.
You want me to open this one?
Yes.
But we know this one's trapped. He asked Rylena.
No, we don't. We thought the other one wasn't trapped, and if a giant skeleton jumping out of a chest is not a trap, I don't know what the heck Rylena is talking about.
All right, well, it's not his turn.
Testing
We're
us.
going to go to Nate.
Grix, you gonna stay there by that chest?
I'm gonna stay here. Why you wanna? Yeah.
Well, just move to the side a little bit. I'm gonna cast Cardis's light thunder at that chest.
Oh my god.
Which one?
The one by Grix. All right, here, Cardis. I feel like we're gonna kill whatever's in there.
No. Okay.
It's a 30.
Wow, a 30?
Yeah.
Oh, because you're
critical.
because
Yeah,
you're
18
commune
plus
with the
12.
god, right? You're
Yeah.
okay. Grix, you step back and you blast this trunk with electrical energy, and just this loud explosion of crackling light. The chest flies open, and inside you can just hear the sound of like sizzling, and then the smell. Something is cooked inside.
All right, dinner's up.
Smells like you cooked whatever
Nate.
was hissing in there.
Nate, I'm going to give you inspiration. That was pretty clever. You struck this treasure here. The inside is filled with snakes that are now dead.
A chest full of snakes is also not a trap, Raylina.
Not a trap.
The chest was not trapped.
Oh boy.
That was inside. So
What I should have asked was, would opening this chest be wheel or woe?
yeah. So see, Chris, it's funny you say that. So I looked at the you've asked questions before, and we've kind of read through it the first time, and reading it again after I gave you those, it actually is more vague than even what you suggested. So basically, it says a course of action would lead to wheel or woe. So basically, you should say, "I'm going to do this. What do you think?" Basically, and that would be the wheel or woe. It's not answering a question per se.
Yeah. So would opening this chest lead to wheel or woe?
Yeah. So I took it more literal to like answering your questions real well, and like, is this chest trapped? Neither of them are trapped. But the other one had nothing in it, to be fair. There's nothing in it. And also, like I said, the way that the gods work is maybe not always the most obvious way.
Oh, God.
But
Grix is becoming more and more atheist.
Fickle gods.
But yeah, anyway.
Maybe Grig's looking at Cardis. He's
I
pretty powerful.
I forget who said it in the chat, but maybe it was Greyhawk Exile, somebody. But somebody said something like, when I said that the oak chest was not trapped, it was like, interesting take on the oak chest.
Yeah.
Nice.
But anyway, so
I cooked you dinner, Grix.
nice job, Nate.
I needed it raw, but thanks.
There is something in the
Just
chest,
can't make you
however.
happy.
Oh.
So the chest, which is now fried and destroyed, maybe even broken bits, you see at the bottom of the chest, CJ, that there is actually a... Just make sure I'm not messing anything up here. No, I lied. No, that's it.
There's
You
a
liar.
It's just
I
dead.
thought there was something else in there. Nope, there's not.
Just fried snakes.
I lied to you. There's fried snakes and bits of this. That was the gold one, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's
Yep.
bits of like wood broken, and it's gold plated like the silver one was.
Mm.
So we go to Agatha, who will be arguing with Thorvald over the releasing him from the curse. She's like, not quite yet. I still have some more work for you to do. And Thorvald's like, please, I love treasure. I can't fear it. That conversation's going on. We'll go back to the top of the order here. Cornelius will come over to Zur, and he says, I don't think I should open that chest. If Rylena said these were not trapped, what's in the trapped one?
Son.
Fun?
Hesitance
Oh,
is son. Hesitance is acceptable. Fear is normal. Enlightenment, however, is a product of both. The only way to get enlightenment in this case is to fight your fear and fight your hesitance and open the chest.
okay. They go up to it, and he goes,
It's a whole. Wait. It's almost certain death if he opens that chest and it's trapped.
I could shoot it again.
I like that idea, other than me opening it. I could probably survive a trap. I hate this method of trap opening. Who's got the most hit points to survive a trap?
Yeah. All right.
Blast it.
Nate, you want to blast it?
Did we do a check of the traps or the chest? Did we listen at it and examine it?
He did, yeah.
I'll go up to it and give it a look over myself.
After him, it would be... Who's after him? It would be Grix, then Nate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So after him, it would be Grix and then Nate. So Grix, why don't you go first?
I'm gonna go over here. Oh, the little bit of light that was shining through over here isn't there anymore.
Yeah, so it's funny. I'm not trying to trick you here. There is nothing beyond that. I don't know why that was showing light. I had a light wall there, but sometimes it's finicky. I promise you. Promise you. I'm not lying to you.
Okay.
Yeah. This is outside of the game. There's nothing there. Yeah.
There are no other doors in this room. There are no doors.
Well, hold on. I just said there's nothing there.
Oh.
So I'm not giving you any other information.
Fine.
Just saying there's nothing there. Don't know why I was there.
All right. I'm gonna maybe. Yeah. I'm just gonna. I'll pat Cornelius in the back. I'll try and I'll inspire Cornelius. I'll use my turn. I'll spend use an inspiration.
Okay.
So 1d20.
And Nate, why don't you blast it?
I'm
right.
going to use a luck token. Or you know what? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna use a luck token to try and give him a luck token.
Did you pass with your 7?
No, I failed. Oh, I failed twice.
So now you're out of the.
I'm out of inspiration.
You're out of inspiration. Yep.
Oh no.
Nate, what'd you get?
All right, Cardis. Let's take care of it. 21.
All right. Unlike the other chest, which is still closed, locked, and fixed to the floor, you blast it, and you do damage to it, no doubt. But there's nothing. You don't smell or hear anything inside it. It is not. Doesn't seem like you've hit any creature.
Right. So if there's anything to take damage, it takes 13.
Gotcha. The chest will take some damage. It'll start to erode the wood, but it's not going to explode like the other one. That was pretty high damage, and it was open.
Yeah. All right. I could just keep blasting it.
If you want, you get the sense that you could damage it enough to break it.
I could damage it enough to break it.
You want to? Let's just do that. We'll switch. We'll basically everybody will watch and see what you do for one round.
Yeah.
Go
do
for
you
it.
guys wanna? Yeah. Do you want to do that, or do you
Go
want to
for
try
it.
to unlock it?
I'd rather have that than us mess with it and set off traps.
All right.
Go for
Cool. All right. Here comes another one. 18.
So eventually
So-
you'll blow the lid off of this one. I'm not sure how this would work actually, but maybe
that's another 14 damage.
yeah, that'll do it. That'll blow off the lid of the wooden chest. And I'm not exactly sure how it would happen, but at the very least, maybe the trap, the mechanism that's what's inside this will go off. Maybe darts, once the lid is blasted off, will fly out into the air, striking nothing. They'll hit the wall or the ceiling before they fall to the floor.
Sweet.
It was actually quite a few darts, though. 8 darts fire upwards towards perhaps where someone would be if they opened it.
Wow.
All right. Heads up for the darts, guys.
Would that have been more than 30 hit points?
It's possible. It could be. It could be actually. So, if he was hit, if he would have been hit by all of them, it would have been 8d6 damage.
Oh.
And I think at that point, actually, just thinking about it, it's like order of operations, right? He gets hit once, he's going to go unconscious. Well, I guess in theory it could roll a 1, but if he went unconscious, he would get hit again and again and again and again, and that would kill him. So That
I
would
was
have
thinking
been.
if Zer opened the chest.
Oh, if Cornelius had opened it, probably would have been certain death.
Pretty much, if he does anything, he dies.
He's been lucky to survive. You guys have kept him pretty safe. Okay, so that chest is now opened.
Yeah.
You want to move down to it?
I'll come down here. I'm looking at my feet for any other dart, anything, anywhere I'm stepping, and I just kind of want to peer at it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, peer inside.
Yeah, again, this looks like it was plated. This one was plated over iron, though. It was silver plated over iron. And you look inside, and at the bottom, it looks like your lightning blast exposed a false bottom. There is something inside.
Yeah, I'll reach down. Hey, guys, I think there's something in here.
What'd you find?
Sorry, my reading skills are killing me today. There's nothing in the chest.
What?
Sorry, my bad. I apologize. I thought there was something in there.
I'm just... never mind, actually. The metal glinted weird. There's nothing in here.
Is there a false bottom or not?
There is not. I thought there was.
Well,
Can
there's
I
gotta
look
be
under
one in
the-
one of these chests.
I look under the fried serpents while I snack on one.
There's not. There's not.
Dang.
No.
Can I eat one of the fried snakes?
Yeah, you could eat one if you'd like.
Yeah,
You have a tendency to eat things in the dungeons you find.
That's right. Yeah, I'll snack on one. All fried up.
All right. So all the chests have been destroyed. Creatures have been destroyed. We go to
let's search this room, friends.
Sure.
Let's do a thorough search.
All right.
All the walls. There's got to be something in here.
So you don't need to make any rolls or anything like that, but if all of you want to commit to searching this room, we could spend a round, and I'll tell you what you find. Just tell me how you search.
I'll look. I'm looking at the walls, feeling for different grooves or depressions.
Yep. What about you, Grix?
I'm gonna go over to Agatha and be like, "Yo, Agatha, do that thing with your eyes."
Cat's eye?
Yeah, do that thing with your eyes.
She could do cat's eye. Whatever you wish, my little friend. She fails it.
Oh my god.
I think somebody gave her a luck token before, correct?
Yeah.
You inspired her for a luck token. I wrote it down on her sheet.
Yeah.
So it'll pass, and she'll come down and say, My, look what we found down here.
Anything in these chests? You're supposed to be able to. You can see invisible things, right?
I can see invisible things and secret doors. I don't see any of them down here. It looks clear to me. Why not waste our time somewhere else?
All right. I mean, the only other place we can go is the gas room.
Nate, you feel the walls on the inside of this chamber. You kind of feel them along the side. You wrap around eventually, and nothing seemed out of the ordinary.
All right, guys. The bottom 3.5 feet of wall is definitely doesn't have anything.
Huh.
I get it because you're short, like me. That's good.
Thanks, Grix.
All right, well, I've had enough of this. Either remove this curse, or I'm getting out of this tomb.
You know what? There's a really fast exit right down here.
You're not gonna fool me. Give me a persuasion check. Give me a charisma.
Yes.
Yes, Bard.
Or let's see. Yeah. Okay. Non-natural 20.
He says, "Wait, you're not trying to fool me, are you?"
Nah, I'm telling you. I think that's how. Remember, friend, the other dwarf. We're pretty sure that they left through one of these things. They seem like fast exits.
No, you said she died.
I didn't say she died. I said she went through one of these and we never saw her again. So clearly she left the town. She was like trying to get out of here. I said we never saw her again. Never said she died.
He says, all
Haven't seen
right,
her since.
you think this is the way out then? Give me a rope.
Okay.
Tie it to yourself.
Okay, I'm now tied to the rope.
All right, you really want me to do this? I'll go through, but are you any trouble, you pull me back.
Do you want the other end of the rope tied to you? Because I didn't do that. You didn't ask me to do that.
No, I'm going to hold on to it.
What? You're gonna hold on to it?
Yeah, and if something happens to me, I'll tug on it.
I like that.
Sure.
Great.
It sounds wonderful.
We pull back and it's a skeleton hanging onto the rope. That's a fun game. Let's do this.
Don't we have to press something? Cornelius looks very worried, and he runs up to Grix and he goes, "Grix, he might die."
He might also leave the dungeon like he wants.
All right.
Look, do you have a dagger on you by any chance?
Yeah,
Okay, can I borrow it for a second?
sure. He'll give you the dagger.
And I hold the dagger for a second.
All right. Thorvald goes up to the thing and he goes, "Do we have to press these colors?"
I mean, you can try. I think there's a thing you can do. We don't know the order though. I think, but I mean, yeah, you got to do like the bottom left one, the top one, the bottom left one, the bottom right one, and then the top one.
All right, fine. Not a problem. He taps them left, top, right, and they glow, right? They kind of glow, that the same that you saw earlier. They all glow, and for a time, it seems like that, I don't know, did something, right? And then the mist stays, though.
I
The
start
misty
slowly
veil does
cutting
not
through my end of
change.
the rope.
You've seen this before. And he goes, "That's it?"
Yeah, and then if you go through, you'll end up you'll get out of here. Then you won't have to go through all the other trap rooms that you went through.
All right. That easy.
The rope.
Love
We're
it.
See
losing
ya.
one of our frontline fighters, Chris.
Well,
Are you sure?
See you on the other side, suckers. And he goes through.
Cut the rope.
You cut the rope?
Yeah.
Okay. You cut the rope. The rope on his end, though, goes limp. Once he goes in, it doesn't pull in anymore. So you just have about maybe 5 feet of rope that's just like there laying on the floor. The rope goes into the portal, though. It goes into the misty veil.
I go, oh no, my traveling companion. That's all right.
Pull the rope back. Is it just so now like the rope got cut?
So it's, I'd imagine, CJ, you cut it, and then
Yeah.
you're holding like 5 feet of the rope, like that goes into the portal.
Pull it out.
Pull it out, CJ.
Yeah, I pulled on the rope. I guess because there's the one end that I was. Yeah.
The rope
Okay,
is
so
severed where the rope entered into the veil.
Okay, so now there's like 2 5-foot sections of rope.
Whatever, how much length you tied to yourself, that's as long as you want it to be. But you have basically a 5-foot piece of rope.
Whatever went into
okay.
the portal is gone now.
Did not come back.
Only the rope that stayed on this side is still there.
Okay.
Correct.
So we'll say
Hate
that's
this
like
place.
20 feet of rope.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay.
guess he's not coming back.
I guess he made it out.
So I want to try Scarlet, Bob.
Okay.
Let's
Let's
just
go back
move
into
on.
the crawling order here. So we did end with, I think, whose turn was that? The
That was Torvald.
Thorvald. So yeah, we'll go into this. So it'll be Grix and then Nate. Grix and then Frank.
I'm like, well, I'm gonna collect the rope. That'll be my turn. I'll
Okay.
spend it,
Nate, the Scarlet one. How do you interact with it?
I
It's,
say, Grix, I guess you're on the front lines next fight.
I'm always on the front lines. What are you talking about? I just have to stay a little bit further back because I use the bow. all you magic,
yeah.
all you magic users are always in the back. You and Agatha and Cornelius. It's always me and Zer up front.
Sorry, that was like my first fight. I didn't really know what I was. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
all right.
I you're right. I mean,
I go up to the Scarlet statue and
They're not statues though. They're pictures on the wall.
there are pictures on the wall, right? Picture on the wall, and I use one of the lockpicks to like touch the wall and touch the scarlet area.
Nothing. It seems solid. The scarlet orb that's there in the picture, you feel it. Unlike the red and the black orb, your hand does not go through it. You can use a tool to like dig at it, carve at it, but nothing. You don't
Just
see
like
anything.
Tap, yeah.
Yeah, no.
All right.
This seems to be solid wall behind it.
I think the scarlet one is nothing, guys, and I'm done.
We go to Zur.
Zur is he'll just indigo, turquoise. I'm just looking for the different colors to see if anything jumps out at me.
Nothing is jumping at you.
I guess we'll start up here. Does anybody remember if we examined any of these for a secret door?
I don't. That was the first one I examined.
Yeah, you haven't examined any others.
All right, so I'll come up here and I'll examine the blue one,
Nothing.
and I'll push and feel and look and.
You push, feel, tap the solid stone behind the blue sphere.
Okay.
We go to Agatha. Are we tapping on the stones now?
Yeah, let's do this systematically, I guess, and we'll work down one side and up the other.
Perhaps I can be of service. Kitty, will you also help out? She'll go to she'll go to turquoise because that's at the feet. So she'll go there and paw at it. Agatha will go to the buff one, tap at it. There's nothing. We go to Cornelius. He goes, so you just tap it?
Just inspect it. I wouldn't touch it if you're not sure.
He'll tap with his quarterstaff and the indigo, so that would be the last of the ones on this side of the opening here. And it's nothing. Because I don't think this one has any entrance or exit. They must be up top if there are any more.
I didn't try the pale green. I thought we were supposed to avoid green.
Shun green.
Yeah.
Grix, you're up.
I'm gonna head up here, I guess.
The black one had a entrance.
Black one has an entrance. We know that.
You're a
we
little
can go
low on
back
the
and
volume,
check that
CJ.
out.
I mean, I'm gonna go check and see if the gas is still in that room.
Okay. You want to just do that? We'll spend a turn. Are you moving
Yeah.
there? Okay. We'll go to Nate. Frank's turn.
Uh,
I'll move you.
I'll
I'll move you,
move up.
CJ.
I'll move up and check the white. Same way as before.
Okay.
Unless-
The white is to the left, correct?
yeah.
Nothing. Solid wall. Chris?
All right.
I will. I'll go over to here to gold, and I'll search this one.
Okay. At the top.
Yes.
All right. It's dark there, though, just letting you know. And CJ, you're going through darkness as well.
I will light my lantern.
Okay. So you get to the point at the end of his light source where you can't see really. Do you want to open a torch?
I'll call Cornelius to come up here.
Okay. He'll move on his turn, and then you can open it. You open a torch, CJ?
I have a lantern.
A lantern?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to start a new timer then for your lantern. And we know Cornelius has a half an hour left on his. All right, so we go to the top here as you're continuing to crawl. Cornelius will spend his turn and move up. Agatha and Pretty will check two other ones. The next two down there, they're solid. And he gets there finally with the torch. And he looks to you. He goes, which one? The white?
The top one here. Gold.
Oh, gold. He'll tap on it, and his staff will go through
Oh.
the illusion of the gold orb. That one has a crawlway behind it. This one's high above the head. You'll need somebody to like give you a little boost to get in there. He'll boost you if you want. But we'll go to Nate. CG, you're spending your turn moving this time.
I will move up and check bright blue.
Nothing. Bright blue at the feet. Nothing. Solid wall behind it.
Cool.
Continuing on.
I'm just continuing on checking all the ones on the left as I go. But,
And Agatha will do
know.
the right. Yep.
Okay.
We go to CJ. You... Oh, no, you were moving this turn. We'll go back to Zur. Zur, you want to go in that gold section? Cornelius will give you a little boost.
I will. Yeah, I guess I'll go.
Maneuver yourself. You're hoisted up into this small crawlway. It's big enough for you to crawl just like the others, but small enough to be very, very uncomfortable and kind of claustrophobic. You move and maneuver through it, and it opens up into a very small room. This room has a sight that immediately causes fear as you recognize a 4-armed, 8-foot-tall gargoyle statue, just like the one you fought previously in the tomb. However, this one is broken. I have a graphic for you.
Ooh.
This one does not come out of a temporal stasis. It remains a statue. However, its 4th arm is on the floor nearby, broken. What do you do?
Well, I'll examine everything without touching. I'll
Sure.
call Cornelius to come in with his light.
Yeah, he'll follow you along. The creature, as you examine it without touching it, you notice 2 things. One, obviously the arm is broken, and it doesn't look like it's going to be easy to replace it. Obviously, it's a statue, and it would need some real delicate work to fix it. The second, though, is that it's got open and outstretched hands. All of them are open and outstretched, even the one on the floor.
Okay. I will. Do they appear like stuff should go in them?
It does. It looks as though they have a concavity to them.
Like they should be holding weapons?
Give me a wisdom check or intelligence.
Here's a wisdom. 8, 9, 10, 11. On 11.
An 11. Definitely not weapons. It looks like they're maybe to hold something in the palm of their hand.
Oh.
What? You're not sure.
I'll take a copper, and I'll put one in each of the 3 hands.
Okay. It doesn't fit perfectly within the cavity here, but it does. You were able to place one. Nothing happens. You place it into like the left arm or something. One of the non-broken left arms.
Yeah.
Sure. Pick wherever your arm you want. Put it in there. And just rests as if you put a coin on a statue. Hold on. We're gonna come back to you. Cornelius
Yeah.
will come with you.
I'm gonna call for help anyway. So.
Okay. Grix, we go to you.
Yeah. There was a door here
There was a door.
that we had closed.
You had closed it. You
I'm
push
going
it
to-
aside?
Push it aside a little bit, just to see if the gas has dissipated in the room.
It
Or
has.
if it is-
There's no smell in the air, but you can look and you can see no gas escapes through your opening.
Okay.
You walk in?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in.
You see the same chapel that you saw before, rows of pews before you. The altar, though, however, is gone, shattered into pieces. The pews have all been closed.
Closed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna go over to this thing here.
The
This
body that was outstretched?
body that was outstretched, and see if there's another one of a dwarf.
There is not. The same body lays there. That burnt body.
And then I'm gonna go inspect along this wall.
Okay. You start to feel through the walls. No need to make a check. I'll come back to you in a second, but you're going around the perimeter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna start checking.
Starting on the eastern side, feeling the walls. Remember, there were lots of inscriptions and
Yeah.
the portrait, that like mural of a farmstead.
And I'm alone and very far away from everyone, so why wouldn't I?
Perfect. Nate, you're up.
do
You hear
things?
you hear Zur calling for the group.
I'll be right there.
I think we found
just-
something.
Check bronze on my way.
Okay. If you want, because you're not, I mean, the other ones you were kind of cautious. Do you want to tap them as you move along?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll
You'll-
tap bronze and purple and orange.
Sure. You tap them as you move along, and they feel solid. You get all the way up to Cornelius, and you feel like you've exhausted your possibilities here.
All right, I guess we're going in here. And I just hop up on Cornelius and hop in.
Yep, he'll let you go in, and Agatha will join you.
Awesome.
And you get in, and you see the description I showed you, I discussed before, in the picture I showed
Yeah.
of the gargoyle that looks like it's missing one arm.
Oh, his arm's on the ground. Do you guys want to complete him?
That'd be you, Chris.
I'll look at the join. Does it appear like it can be completed?
It would need like serious stonework to.
Oh, well.
I mean, but it does. You could put it. You could you can like put it up there, and it does look like it belongs. Like this looks like the arm that fell off.
Well, I'll
I
lift
don't
it up and see if it grafts itself magically. Maybe hold it up there.
Not a bad idea. You do, and it seems to just not catch. It's just two pieces of stone.
All right, I'll lay it back down on the ground. It looks like it's just broken. I'm not a stonemason.
You also see the coin that was placed in one. Nothing has changed.
So I'll look at the divots. You said there's divots in the hands.
They're like cupped, as if they were holding something in their palm.
I'll feel the palms of these things. Is there anything?
How many types of coins were down in that? Were down in the chamber?
The chapel?
Was there the chapel? Were there 4 different types? Gold, silver, bronze, and platinum.
There was no platinum.
Oh
Platinum.
shoot!
We found gas.
Well, there's 3 hands here that are still attached. Maybe if we had a coin from each.
You want to try that, Nate?
Yeah. All right. I'm off to go find Grix. I'll just run off. Wait, no. I need light. Grix needs light.
I have light.
Oh,
Cornelius
Grix has light.
is. Yeah,
I have-
Cornelius
I
and
have-
Grix right now have lights.
I'm gonna stay here with the light actually.
Okay.
But yeah, that's what I want. That's what I want to do.
I mean, you have coins yourself or no?
I don't know if I grabbed all those different types there, but I would try that.
Okay. You have money, right? You're not
I'll
completely.
try one of each coin in each hand. Sure.
Yeah. You'll put a coin in each hand, 1 copper, 1 platinum, 1 silver. Is that what you do?
One, yeah, gold,
Gold,
silver,
silver,
bronze,
Copper.
copper.
Yeah.
There we go.
Once you put the last coin into the palm of the third arm, The arms actually move.
Oh, I did something.
The palms close, clench, making a fist. You hear the sound of the metal on stone just kind of grating, and the metal losing this battle, and ultimately it sounds like the hands are basically crushing the coins in them. After a few short moments, the stony digits will open up, and before you, they turn, dumping tiny ground up pieces of the metal that remain onto the floor.
That's like the best herb grinder I've ever seen.
That'll be your turn. We go to Chris.
Are there any written clues? Anything?
Written?
I'm looking for any kind of runes or writing or anything.
No, this room is empty. It is bare, aside from the...
The palms. Check the palms and the hands. He said the dust fell, but he didn't say what was that the palms didn't have anything in them.
I can't hear you, CJ.
Hey, he's trying to be secretive to us.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll
we
do
look
that
in
again.
in the
I'll
palms of
examine
the
the
hands.
palms again.
The palms are empty now. Similar position, but again, nothing inside them. Just like they were when you first walked in.
Say, do you want something?
There's no response from the statue. Chris, do you want to try something?
Maybe. Maybe what coins did you put in the hands?
I put one of each type, and now I'm out some money.
What was...
The coins don't seem to fit, though, Cornelius chimes in. Something you noticed before.
Who has the thing from the other gargoyle? I think Agatha has it, doesn't she?
Oh, the gemstone necklace.
Yeah.
If she does, she is there. We'll go to you, CJ, though, while you're down there. You're feeling along the walls, and ultimately you get to a point right about... Let me zoom out here. You get to a point right about here on the wall. You get to the other side of the chapel, basically the western side. And you notice something. You shine your lantern up about eye level, and just above your head, you can see that there's a little notch in the wall, almost like a slot that would fit that of a coin or something small.
Like a keyhole, but
Oh no, not a keyhole.
Not a keyhole.
And
more
it's horizontal, not vertically.
Okay.
It's a small little slit. No bigger than that of a large coin.
Okay.
You search the rest of the room, and everything else seems mundane.
I'm gonna go over. Oh man, this was poison.
Oh, I apologize, CJ. There's one extra thing that I forgot to tell you. Just above the small slot, you can see the letter O faintly traced above it.
The letter O.
Yep. Could be a 0.
Could be a 0.
Could be a circle.
Is it a specific size?
Just slightly bigger than the opening.
Okay. Oh, bigger than the opening. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna go up to the pews, and I'm gonna go to the farthest back one. I know we have already opened, and I'm gonna open up this farthest back one.
And that is filled with copper coins.
This is copper. Okay.
We'll pause here as you open them, but
Yeah.
you do see copper, silver, and gold, the same where they were. We'll come back to you. Back up at the gargoyle. Nate?
Yeah, I don't know what would go in these hands, but they seem like they were shaped for something specific. Can I inspect the hands without touching them,
Just looking at them? Yeah, give me
like to see if there's like if the shape matches something I would know?
a wisdom or an intelligence check.
Cool. 15.
You get the sense that a small gemstone would fit here.
Does anybody have any gemstones that you guys have gotten in this tomb?
You see
I've got these gemstones here.
She's got them like she's like
Says
flaunting them.
Agatha.
Oh, those might be perfect. Do we want to try plugging them in here?
There are 10 of them on the necklace.
Oh. And
Let's
he's
pluck-
and
Let's plug
and-
3.
Yeah, I guess we'll take 3. Thanks, Agatha. Great job holding on to this.
Of course. Anything to help a friend.
Oh, I blush.
They say diamonds are forever.
Yep.
But friendship. is-
Like, oh.
But they're
I
wrong.
see.
Because nothing is longer than that curse I've put on Thorvald.
That curse will last the rest of his life.
Can she
He might
sense?
be free of it now.
Does she sense it if it's gone away or not?
I don't think so. The spell just says that they have that curse. It doesn't sense that there's a connection or anything. So I don't
That'd be
think
awesome.
so.
I don't sense the curse anymore.
Yeah, I don't know. My inspection could be my turn, or I could take the gems, whatever works.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll say Agatha's turn will be to put the gems in then. Chris, are you cool with that? Do you want to go
Yeah,
with Agatha?
yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Put some gems in some of these things.
You'll put 3 gems in the hands, and when the last gem is placed, similar to the coins, the hands will close, crunch, and just kind of grind whatever it is there.
Where's
And
the
then
rock?
finally, they'll dump out the crushed gemstone, the blue gemstone dust, out onto the floor. You hear some sort of magical voice emanate through this room. Your sacrifice was not in vain. Look to the 4th to find your gain.
I look at the 4th arm on the ground.
I mean, it's there. The 4th arm is still there.
I'll look in the hand.
You grab at the hand.
Yeah.
There's nothing there.
Whose turn would it be?
I guess it would be Chris because he passed his turn to let Agatha do that.
Sure.
Chris,
Yeah, I'll feel around. This place is tricky.
there's something in that hand. You can feel it. It's a solid object. Smooth.
Is it in the shape of a blood drop?
Could be.
Like he is totally fixated on Rylena. And his
It could be a
god,
blood
so-
drop. You know what? Now that you think about it, it could be like the bottom of a blood drop. It's round and smooth.
I'll pick it up, and I'll like feel it thoroughly to try and get a sense of what it is.
You pick up this gemstone, and it's oval shaped. You don't see anything, but it's oval shaped, and it feels hard, like that of like a gemstone. And it's like whatever feel that it is, like you get the sense that you're holding a gem in your hand. It's small. It's about an inch in diameter and an inch and a quarter thick. So bloodstone-ish, more like oval.
Cast your cat's eye. You can see invisible, right? With that spell.
I can.
Cast your spell.
Okay. She'll cast it. It passes. I don't see anything there, she says. Strange, it's evaded my magic. But you feel something, because I mean, you're holding clearly a gemstone in your hand. You get an ability, Chris. You can now cast Cat's Eye through the use of this item.
What?
Yes.
This is an invisible gem of seeing.
Oh,
Nice.
heck yeah.
Is it like remember Clash of the Titans that they had the stone that they would hold to their forehead and look through? The witches?
Oh. You don't have to do that, but yes, you can. You can activate it. It's a device you can
Wow.
activate, and it will cast Cat's Eye.
Sweet.
Well, finally something goes right here.
What's interesting to note, though, is she's using Cat's Eye and cannot see it, so it is totally invisible.
All right. While you're here, Agatha, search the room with your vision.
She does. I guess you would only sense this. This would be something innate to you, because you're holding it.
I don't share the secret.
Okay. She'll look around, and she doesn't see anything.
Classic Chris.
This room is empty. I suggest we get out of here before this gargoyle
Animates.
animates.
I'm down.
And she'll leave. CJ.
I'll hop down.
Yeah, you can hop down too. CJ, we'll come to you for the final scene here.
Okay.
What do you do?
Grab a copper. I'm gonna grab a coin from each of the chests, or each of the piles of gold. Walk past the poison one, not open it,
Sure.
and then go back over here. And I'm gonna hold up each coin to the circle that is on the wall.
Sure. Say a
Let's
gold
see,
coin would fit there.
Okay. Is a copper coin like smaller,
Yeah, a little different.
and like a silver coin is like also not quite
Sure.
the same.
Yeah,
so
gold
then,
one
yeah.
fits it nice. Sure.
I'll put the gold coin in the slot.
You'll hear like a grinding sound similar to what your friends have been hearing. Something is just destroying this. The coin goes in the slot and it kind of gets like sucked in, and you hear it. You hear it almost like you put a coin into like a machine, like a what's that machine I'm thinking of?
One of those like penny printer things.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it just you hear it grinding inside. And at that, the wall will begin to move. I'm going to open it up here. There we go. CJ, when you do this, the wall begins to sink slowly into the floor as to allow passage beyond. That coin, wherever it was deposited into, seems to be gone. You don't see it or anything like that. The sinking stone reaches the bottom, and you can see there is a corridor that turns further south, a staircase leading further down into the Tomb of Horrors. And this is where we're going to stop.
Woo! I gotta go get my friends. They're gonna want to go this way.
We've come to a good point here. I really enjoyed the paranoia around this.
The fear. The sheer level of
Deeper.
fear.
It's definitely the Tomb of Horrors.
It really is.
Deeper and
The
deeper
horror.
it gets.
Not the Tomb of Bright and Shiny Joy.
Thank you for tuning in, everybody. This has been an interesting one. Excited to see what Estelle will do now, how she thought about our role playing. I thought we did pretty good.
Yeah.
We did. I don't think we didn't lose anything for her. She didn't die. She didn't lose any hit points. So
No, and you
Your
all
voice
gave
acting
her.
was flawless.
Thank you. You donated quite enough luck tokens so she wouldn't lose a spell, because she would have lost 2 spells had she not gotten your luck token. But we'll see. We'll see her back next week. So we're back on September 13th for episode 8 of Tomb of Horrors with the rest of the crew back. Thanks for watching.
don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit the bell button to get notifications on all things Tabletop Bob.
man, CJ.
And check the description for all the social medias and how you can support the channel in other ways other than just watching. But just watching is enough, because we don't need to ask you for anything, because we're just here
We never do.
for you.
We're here for you. By the way, just last comment here in the chat, Grim Gary says, Okay, now that we're past the entrance, the fun can begin.
Oh,
This is still the entrance.
I'm terrified.
I'm
This is where the real fun will begin. Next week, tune in, 8:30 Eastern. See you there. See you on the tabletop, everybody. Have a great night.